Monday morning, excited as, again, another good video. All the excitement, look at it. I'm not going home this week till this thing freaking has some fire in its belly. Plus I don't think I have an option. It's obviously getting close to its deadline, but I got all the little final bits I needed. I needed like a block off for a hose, and got coolant, and got leather care, got some stuff to clean the trim. But yeah, exhaust front section's done. Just, yeah, battery's charged. Obviously it's got fuel in it. Hasn't got a single leak, and it's got engine, gearbox, fuel. Hasn't got diff oil because I'm one axle down, which I'll have a little search for while it's not raining. So yeah, it's all happening. I'll get some other wheels on it this week, and yeah, it's just gonna be a ripper. I'm excited to actually hear this thing shoot some rust out the exhaust pipe. Is exciting. Sealed, blocked off. Got the temp sensor. Thanks to Nugs. Nugs to the rescue again. Fresh. Yep, I have two to choose from. It's pretty stained, but I'll have to hit it with some shine at the end. Yeah, all nice Trident clamps. Oh, every time I put actual red coolant in, it'll leak. If I put tap water, it won't. Then I'm like, shit, now I've got tap water in the motor. So yeah, I'll go over everything, try and go straight to coolant. I've checked everything. That fitting was loose. It's coolant time. Come on. She's gurgling. There's nothing red underneath. Out of the 5. No rain. No leaks. Who am I? A mechanic? Get top dead center, get the dizzy in its place, get the leads on, fire up the coil, and you know what time that is. D1's out. New leads. It's time. Everything's, you could say dodged, but just placed on there so we can get it to run. Coil, done a little jumper lead straight to battery because we haven't got the ignition inside the car working yet. I've got fuel up to the pump. I've never pumped it through the carbs. But I've got the little secret sauce ready. I'm gonna give them all a little fire. So I get a little, so yeah, jump it. Should have a little bit, oh yeah. As long as it's not fire. Nothing. Oh, 15 years in my drawer. Hello, random coil. MacGyvering, as you can see. Phone's ringing. Now we have a start button. Switch. We have power to the coil. We have my little plug testing station. I'm losing my whole Monday just trying to get spark. So I pulled this out, earthed it. Straight power to coil, earth this, the coil, everything. It's just obviously got a test plug there. Nothing seems to work. I have no idea. Message points gap. Yay. Can you see that? I hope you can. Hey! Alright, Disney, let's start this first shot. First shot. Alright. 800th shot. Let's go. Maybe timing. Hold on. Alright, that's worse. No way! Just start straight up. Ow. handle today, getting it running. I got some sensible wheels on it. Here you go, option 2. Some 10s. Get some tyres on them tomorrow. And then this rocked up. This is it. I want to open it up in this clutter. And I can't open it now. It's like Monday Arvo, 4 or 5 o'clock. I literally won't sleep tonight. So I'm going to pull it in my little room tomorrow morning. I'm going to unpack it there. This is like too much for me. This is 11 years I've owned this and not heard it run. And then pre-me at least sat for another 10. So 20 years since this thing's had some life in it. So this is, yeah, almost overwhelming for me. Work Equipo ones, 15 by 10. I think they're neg 20 or neg 19. Shell check. Yeah, I reckon they're gonna go. Look. Yeah. 10 mil at the guards? No, maybe 20. We'll see. See you tomorrow. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna put the lighting on. Flickery. Oh, great. Oh. This, I'm just gonna unpack it. This is too much to contain. Let's get it done. This is like the cherry on the cake, literally. Oh, he sent me shirts. What a freaking champion. I'm gonna represent that out of this guy. Have you guessed yet? That shape, that long, this company. Look them up. Look them up. Yep. Yep. Custom. One off. Look. Man, I want to go put this in the car now, but I'm not going to. Oh, it's O-ring seal, even better. I didn't even know that. Alright, I'm going to talk about this in the morning. The reason I'm going to talk about it in the morning is he sent me a heap of stuff on the process and whatnot. I don't want to butcher it. It's the next day, and I guess I got to stick it on. I just feel like I'm not worthy. I don't know when the right moment is. So, for now, I've got to put a sticker on. Oh, so good. This is going to change this engine bay. Look at that. You'd think I'd clean the whole window, but I feel like that's like end of the build thing. Once this car's done, rims will get a shine up, glass will get a clean. But yes, 2 companies that are freaking awesome to work with. A few things that I've learned about this. Made in New Zealand, which I knew. New Zealand blows my mind. The amount of, like, I don't know what you call this, manufacturing, designing, whatever it is. They make the coolest stuff for such a small population. It blows my mind. They're sandcast in New Zealand using wooden patents. Look at the finish. And do whatever you want on these covers, like design, everything. Obviously this isn't off the shelf, but look at it. It was so sick to deal with too. Obviously having their logo on there, they are the creators of this, and so cool to show off their product. And there's much more. Get on their site, look at their stuff, look at the quality, look at how custom it is. It is mind-blowing. And it looks good in here. No more floppy cork gasket. Ready for this engine bay to change? Just lighten up a little bit. I love this engine bay anyway because I'm a big fan of L series, big fan of triple Webbers. Now it's got to be even better. In case I drop it. No, I'm not dropping it. I'm not worthy. This car is worthy though. Yeah, it's got 5 years of dust in this bay. So it's only gonna look better. Plus with all this floppy logs cleaned up. Oh my. The best thing is, I don't know if they're, so the best thing is they don't just make them for L series. Have a look. Yeah, they make them for L6, L4, so all you 1600 guys in Oz, they make them for them. They make them for 4AG, 16 and 20 valve coming soon. So obviously they're still making more products, which is so sick. Before I come across these guys, I thought my only option was used Japan, which I searched for years. Like I'm like, you know, the factory cover looked cool, but doesn't look this cool. And to think that in a matter of weeks from a sticker that Yeah Nice drew up, this is what we have now. This just one-off custom, like you can picture it with you, whatever you want. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. It's yeah, crazy. They do K series too, so you KE guys with 4Ks and Starlet guys, not many in Australia, and then 3TC. So saying T18, 3TC, but yeah, all Puerto Ricans, I guess, they freaking love them. But this is the sickest shit. I knew this would liven this bay up. We're talking about colors. We're talking about, he obviously offers raw or black or whatever, pink with purple polka dots. Yeah, but we landed on red just because the bay, you know, it's quite dark and whatnot. But oh my. Yeah, that's the shot. That's the shot. No one cares about a 26B. L26 is where it's at. Oh, so sick. So sick. I actually want to get one of these exactly like this for my other L series, which I have planned for a car. So that is on the cards. But for now, BSPEED, you freaking legend. Thank you for making these products. It is seriously perfect. Like, I cannot fault it. It's yeah, I cannot fault it. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna get the Equipo ones on the front. They're 15 by 10 neg 18, by the way. I just had a look. I get this on the ground because I have my mate coming to do the underlay in the car, so I'll get a bit of wiring and whatnot before the carpet can go in for permanent. But as it sits, it runs, so that's freaking awesome. On the equips yet, but also on offer some 15 by 9 and 10 Watanabes. I've got to put some spaces on the front to get them to sit how I want to sit. I've lifted the front too, so I'm going to get it off the hoist and get on the ground so we can do the interior stuff. Wheels, sensible height, grown up. They fit nice. They fit in the guards. Let's check some clearance. Oh, we're a solid 35mm off the ground. Very sensible. No leaks. Loving it. Borderline cocky. Guess what? The one line, because I didn't have it. The one freaking heater hose. This here. Out she comes. Present. Not something I've had for probably at least 8 years. But center console, I bought it in from Japan. It's pretty now it's been sitting. Oh, I'm gonna open this. No, she's all good. But obviously came from a model with electric windows, which a lot seem to have in Japan. Mine does not. I don't think it's an Aussie thing at all. Yeah, nice console, nice original condition. Little treat for once the carpet's in. To get the brackets, but look at that. I got a console with it, but it was snapped in half. I've probably collected a fair few of them, but this being the best, and this being with the GDR or the GDR style aluminium instead of the timber look which my other ones have, and a nice factory radio. I'm pretty sure it has a plastic block-off plate somewhere, and I reckon I have a block-off plate for that. Zero progress. I've just been staring at this all day. But I had Steve, Stitches and Sounds, who did my bus seats, come down here, and he's been doing underlay. I wasn't even going to put underlay in it, but yeah, carpet's not in properly. But I just mock up all the floor plugs that have been going in and all that kind of stuff. A spare wheel in, which is genuine original spare wheel, and I have a feeling these are exactly what GDRs have on them when you buy them. But yeah, it's a original spare wheel that I blasted and painted People probably won't care, but it's in there now. Found the spare wheel cover, she's a bit wonky. I took the leads off because I hate how they cross the cover. And I've seen people running them across the front and down the side. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that. Obviously, I have to get all new leads. There's little clips company sells, and yeah, check out this guy's Instagram. He's got a sick setup in his, running BSPEED cover too, which is cool. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm gonna get the clutch pin in, get the clutch line on the hoist, bleed the clutch, release the front brakes, redo the exhaust, and I should be able to take it off, get it running. And I must fix leaky hose. I forgot about that guy. Sweet. At least it's a pretty easy one to get to. Side cutters, pliers. Why I left this in there is beyond me. But it got me in the end, so it sucked into me. Fresh hose. I stuck a towel to catch any little driplets. But yeah, I'll just stick a little 90 on there and some decent hose clamps and should be good to go. No more leaks. No more leaks. I'll stick some coolant in there and we should be sealed. Now I've just got to do this clutch master. Just put the section on there and put the pin through it. Then we can do the clutch line and bleed the clutch. And there should be no red drips in here. Oh, we're good. We're dry. How good? Wrong pin. You know why? Nugs didn't get it for me. I don't know where I got this from or what its story is, but the pin in the back was too short, so the clutch pedal was all over the floor, so ripped it all back out. Got an old pin out of this old freaking sea urchin. I just blasted it. I'll grease it, and hopefully that will fix my issue. Right. It's a difference. It doesn't seat in there as nice, and now I'm gonna have to sand this down so this longer pin head fits. Size little shroomy now. Get it in there. Might chuck some grease on it. I don't know if they're meant to be greased factory, but this one will be greased. Reclipped. Longer shaft. If you ever watch my videos and go, oh, this guy's slow, not getting much done in a day, it's this stuff kills you. Lose an hour here, lose an hour there. It's, yes, it makes the days go really quick and you feel like you haven't achieved, but oh, get it in. Let's sort this issue out. We are on. We are, yeah, smooth. Now we find the circlip for the other end of this. Oh, it's leaking from the tap. Oh my goodness. Coolant out. Source a new tap. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but about to find out. Coolant out again. And here, I blasted an axle. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it before I paint it. Yeah, she fits, so bring out the front, paint it. It means axles can go in, diff oil can go in. Thursday morning. Let's get it done. New set of wheels going on today. It's going to look good, but I'm going to get the diff sorted, axle in, oil's in, the right oil. So then the whole drivetrain is complete. So yes, first job. Look, yes. Finally. Been a long time coming. But we are on and spinning. Now it's got oil, look how good it rolls, look. She flies. Crazy. I'm changing these, remember. I'll do some modding to them. And then paint, brakes, all those things. So it's the only reason they look rusty and crusty. The reason why you change the brake lines? She's crusty. Oh, this guy. Original clutch hardline, so it goes straight into those little clips and goes straight down there perfectly. Sadly, the nut's a bit going. But that's what happens when it's, I don't know how old this car is, but 73 to now, pretty old. Look at them. Honestly, this is my pick, and I haven't even put them in the car yet. They're not gonna be as aggressive as the other wheels I've got on there, had on there. These are 14s with big tall tires. This is my flavour. Yeah, big tall tyre Mark IIs. I think they're 14.9.5 neg 19 and 14.9 neg 19 with 195s and 185s. So, and Neovas. Yeah, I've had these forever. I brought them in from Japan actually. I love good quality tyres. I know you've seen me put some junk tyres on this, but they're all like my burnout tyres running my VL and whatnot. So whoever chooses whatever set of wheels with this car, I'll put a good set of tyres on there. So for now it's all trial fitting and whatnot, but these are gonna need some spacers. But get them on there. This is exciting. Almost as cool as the cam cover. No, who are kidding? They're not as cool as the cam cover, but jeez. Actually different colour. Fronts to rears. They're like a candy red. They're like a dark purple. The reason is I got full sets of these. So I've got the wider rears of each set on this car. So this is something you might want to look at if you choose these wheels, is painting them up the same, or mismatched colour suits the mismatched car. But big tyres, filling the guards, giving us some ground clearance. Muffler's still on the ground, but you get that. I'll do some modification. It's hard to beat this cover, but these wheels are coming in close. Just Mark IIs are always the option. Oh, I love it. 14s, big tyres. We've got 30mm spacers front and back. So obviously you can adjust how these fit on this car. But so far, so good. To goodness. Dodgy. I've linked up this hose here because obviously I've got a leaky heater tap. I knew this would happen, but I've got a tap coming from Japan, so my problem is solved. But this is so I can get this thing idling and running nice, so I can finally fit coolant for the last time. I've got these tucked over there. They're presentable. It's definitely not as good as it would look there. Grill is sitting in, possibly for good, and now I'm going to start playing with accelerator cable. Yes, this is an item I collect when I wreck cars out and whatnot. I'm forever using weird sizing, and so it's good to have options. So yeah, I'm going to play with that now and see what I can make work. Crazily had the exact same 2-bolt pattern as factory. I plan to just have it here, crossing the cam cover. If I had more time, I would definitely come up with a way to route it backwards, and my mate Evan was showing me, he goes like, yeah, come down underneath the carb so you don't see the cable at all, but time being the biggest issue here. But yeah, just starting a cardboard template. I'll just do a flange off those 2 bolts of the inlet manifold. Just a bit of a little upwards bracket, maybe a 3mm or something, should support the cable and get this thing throttling from the accelerator, which is awesome. A bit of offset bracket. Yeah, should be clean enough, strong enough. I'll just do it at 3mm. Probably should do it out of nice stainless, but once again, it's time. Stainless is a nightmare to drill, to everything. So I'll start with that, and then yeah, go from there. That big ugly looking thing, but once I get the hole for the cable, put a little fold on it, just to tip it down and give it some shape. I'll cut a couple of big holes in it because it is big, ugly 3mm nothing bracket. But like I said, it's the quickest, most reliable way I'm going to be able to do this. So it's happening. So I didn't want it to just look like a piece of 3mm rubbish. So now it just looks like a piece of 3mm rubbish with holes in it. But it's on there. It's got to do a bit more of a bend there. I've got to breathe the fitting to go behind there, which it does just fit on a 90. So that's not bad, but I think there's another thing I need to revisit on this car. But like I said, it's on there. It's going to get throttle in the car, which is my main objective. Now I'm going to go modify the accelerator pedal. The day's getting on. But grill is in. Look at that. Yeah, obviously my ugly bracket is at that stage. I started cut and shutting the accelerator pedal, which I have not finished. It's going to be a Monday job. I have to go home now and we're going to edit this video. So it comes out at 6 and in a few hours, see, I've got to call it there. But before I end this video, I'm going to show you how good she starts. Obviously timing's not done, carbs aren't synced. But it runs. Good way to end the week. Sounds pretty great. Yeah, it's holding coolant. Just working. That was so good. So happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is the end till next week. I need to drive this next week. Need to drive it. It's this close. So yes, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the progress. But this is where it's at. Mark coolant, running fluids idly, rough. Yeah, I've done 0 timing. So good.